Whenever we talk about boxing, it's impossible not to mention the great Mike Tyson. He is a living legend. The greatest of his time without a doubt. But even the greatest of the greatest suffer defeats. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we will see 3 times when Mike Tyson was truly beaten. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every video. So, without any further delay, let's get started. In sports, no athlete is indestructible. We saw The Undertaker losing his WrestleMania streak. We saw Lionel Messi lose the 2014 FIFA World Cup final. And there are a million more examples of the greats to lose at a competition. Mike Tyson was no different. He lost too, though for only countable times, he did lose. So let's have a look at 3 times when Mike Tyson was truly beaten in the ring. Number 1. James "Buster" Douglas. Douglas was the first boxer ever to beat Mike Tyson. They both faced each other on February 11, 1990. Tyson wasn't mentally 100% for this match as he had a lot on his plate. He recently got separated and later divorced with his ex-wife with Robin Givens. He had also let go of his trusted manager Bill Caton and longtime trainer Kevin Rooney. Before the match, there were already reports of Tyson not training with his heart for the match. He was not that serious as he usually used to be. Douglas showed up with quicker jabs and gave in everything he had. In round 8, Tyson knocked Douglas to the floor, but the latter recovered in time. Douglas was a quick athlete. His quick moves and back-to-back jabs proved too much for Tyson in the next 2 rounds. He crashed to the mat for the first time ever after an uppercut followed by a 4-punch hook combination in the 10th round. Tyson was counted out by the referee, giving him the first loss of his career. With almost no chance of winning to ultimately win against the great Mike Tyson, it is considered as one of the biggest upsets in the history of sports. Tyson later said that he needed that loss to bring him back to reality. He said, "I needed that fight to make me a better person and fighter. I have a broader perspective of myself in boxing." Number 2. Evander Holyfield. Holyfield has even a bigger flex than being the one who defeated Tyson for the first time. Holyfield is the only boxer who defeated Tyson twice. This really is a flex. Mike Tyson bounced back from the loss to Douglas with 2 wins over Henry Tillman and Alex Stewart, followed by a fight with the number 2 contender, Donovan "Razor" Ruddock, who was one of the scariest heavyweight boxers at the time. The win set him up for a contest with Evander Holyfield, but unfortunately Tyson had to call the match off because of a rib cartilage injury. The two could finally meet after Mike Tyson had served his time in prison for rape charges, in a title fight which was named, Finally. Holyfield had retired by then, but returned as an underdog for the match. They faced each other on November 9, 1996, and Holyfield became the second boxer to knock Mike Tyson out when the match ended by referee's stoppage in round 11. This was the first time Holyfield beat Tyson. The second time was when they both met again a few months later on June 28, 1997. In a match named The Sound and the Fury, held at the same venue as the first one, the MGM Grand Garden Arena, the two made history by earning the highest fight purses in boxing. In this match, Holyfield did not technically beat Tyson, but of course he was declared the winner after Tyson was disqualified for biting Holyfield's ears twice during the match. Points were deducted the first time, but the bite was severe enough to tear off parts of Holyfield's ear. The second time it happened, referee Mills Lane stopped the match and Holyfield won via disqualification. This was the first boxing fight in over 50 years to end in such a way. A riot broke out among the audience, injuring several people. Tyson later apologized and his license to box in the USA was temporarily revoked by NSAC. Number 3. Lennox Lewis. Tyson and Lennox Lewis had a heated rivalry leading up to their fight. The protocols of the two boxers engaged in a brawl at the promotional press conference. The fight was initially supposed to be in Nevada, but Mike Tyson was denied a license by NSAC due to sexual assault charges against him. Several other states followed the suit as well. Finally, the fight was finalized for June 8, 2002, at Pyramid Arena, Memphis, Tennessee. Lennox Lewis dominated and he knocked Tyson out in the 8th round of the fight. At that time, this fight was the highest-grossing pay-per-view event in history. After Tyson lost, people witnessed a very rare side of Tyson. He was quite respectful towards Lewis, surprisingly, and even praised Lennox's game. Well, Mike Tyson lost a total of 5 times in his career. But these 3 times were the main highlights of the losses he has faced during his boxing career. He might have faced some losses of life as well, but we only told you the in-ring losses. Anyways, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future updates. See you in the next video.